And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
For old time's sake. As time goes by.
Today was actually a pretty good day. Like, honestly, I don't have any complaints. I really can't complain. I'm doing the best that I can with what I can, and that's all I can.
If this is you doing the best that you can, you ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself. I don't know what's worse than being a failure, but that's definitely what you are.
You know, that's good enough. Whoever it's not good enough for, it don't really matter. 9 times out of 10, they not in my life anyway, so.
This bitch can't get anything right. It's 10 times out of 10 they're not in your life. There's not a single person in your life. No one is in your life. Therefore, 10 times out of 10, whoever the fuck you're talking about is not in your life.
Listen, you know it's real when you actually had to have the realization with yourself that you're probably not going to your dad's funeral.
Well, here we go. This is the first sign that you might have a fucking conscience. I'm positive that the reason you came to this decision is because of the fact that you could not go to that funeral and hold your head high. Think of everything you've said about your father, all the lies you've told. There's no way you could go to that funeral and feel good about yourself. And we all know everything you do has to do with yourself. You wouldn't be going to mourn him. You'd be going to feel good about yourself.
That is a very real little, conclusion that you have to come to when the time comes, right? Because, I don't really know everything about y'all's situation. I ain't did no tarot readings in over a month. I ain't picked up no tarot cards in over a month.
And why is that? Is it because you're spread so thin from that little job? Or is it because those videos get like 12 views?
But it's been a minute since I did a reading. I just really been minding my own business and trying to keep my little energy to myself.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
But the thought crossed my mind today. I was like, yeah, probably not gonna go. For what?
What, you don't want to look at him one more time just so you can remember all those lies you told? You don't want to apologize for your absolutely abhorrent behavior towards him? Nah, of course not. Why would you want to do that? It wouldn't be about you. You have to be the center of attention at all times. And God forbid you show up and people point out the terrible things you've done. Then what would you do? Because we all know that you cannot handle in-person confrontation.
For what? When the funeral happens, he's already dead. When he's already dead, he's not going to notice that I'm there or not there. And with him being alive now, and it really doesn't matter if he talks to me, sees me, or whatever. Why should it matter when he's dead?
You know damn well why he doesn't talk to you or see you now. And it has everything to do with the things you have said about that man, the lies that you've told about that man.
People have already accepted or made peace that whatever last conversation I had with them when I had it, they're cool with that being the last conversation.
You're probably right about that, but don't make it seem like they've decided that they just don't want anything to do with you because whatever reason you say because they're jealous of you. It's because of the things that you have said about your family, all the lies you've told about your family. That's why they've decided they'll never have anything to do with you again. It's all a result of your actions and your lies. It has nothing to do with anything else, including, but not limited to, jealousy. Because I promise you, there isn't a single person that's jealous of you. No one. Who would want to be a homeless person without a single friend in the world that just rants on the internet all day long? Honestly, who would want to be anything like you?
And for a long time, many of them were waiting by the phone to hear that I, hear about my demise. So me knowing that, and that's absolutely what happened. That's not me being dramatic. That's what happened.
It is absolutely what happened, but only as a result of your action. Because of the way that you were acting, people expected that you would either kill yourself or be killed. And there isn't a single person that would blame them for thinking that way.
So with me knowing that, I came to the realization of, oh, well, that's what it is. So, when the inevitable happens, that's what it is. And I just have to make peace with it. So, that's what's going on with my life and what's going on with me. And in the midst of things like that and other things that's going on,
me beaten up and had my electronics confiscated by police so that they can play around in my computer with my files.
If anyone had ever played around in your computer with your files, believe me, half of the dumbass shit that you keep posting would have been deleted immediately. No one's been in your fucking computer, bitch.
The same loser who set up everything in the Virgin Islands and then went on Instagram last year talking about he got an idea for a TV show called The Liquor Business. After he got my bar shut down. Fucking bitch ass.
Your bar? You never owned a bar. You worked at that bar for like a day and a half before they fired you. It wasn't your bar. You had been fired for well over a week before it was shut down. And it was shut down by the governor, not by 50 Cent. Get it together. Quit telling all these lies. You just look stupid. Like a bitter-ass side bitch that got thrown in the trash where she belongs. But the gag is you weren't even a side bitch. You were nothing to that man. Which just makes you look more ridiculous for all these lies and claims you keep making. How long has it been now?
Yeah. People who are in the States who don't know, who ain't never left they local ass towns and cities.
Look at you trying to act like you really travel. Bitch, you've left the country 4 times. That's all. A lot of people leave the country more than 4 times a year. And those are people that are actually paying for their own lives. They pay mortgages. They pay for the actual electricity that runs their devices. They pay for their own food. They buy clothes more often than once every 6 months from CVS. The reason you've been able to travel is because you don't pay bills. Shit, you go to these places without even a place to stay. Everyone in the world could travel if all they had to do was buy a bus ticket or a plane ticket. You can fly to Mexico for $100. You travel alone without a place to stay. It costs you nothing. It costs, $100, and then you're there, and you're homeless being a bum in a new place. Big deal. You're not impressing anybody. And if you want to continue trying to act like you are, let's compare passports, please.
The only people sitting up here talking about that was a lie. They're also the same people who are in the same spot that they were in 2017. I've been moving around.
You've been moving around because you're a transient. You're a vagabond. You don't have a place to fucking stay. It's really easy to move around when you don't have to pay your rent or mortgage.
The thing is, this fool likes to go to people and play like he a victim. He went to gay people and was like, nah, see, the thing is, she's Christian and she talks about that. He did all of that, got their sympathy, probably got some money from them.
Let's pretend for a second that even made any sense. Why? Why would he do that? You're so busy in your own made-up world that you don't even realize that these people have lives. They're not thinking about you. And everyone who's watching you for entertainment, because trust, that's the only reason anyone watches you, they realize that. You're not fooling anyone. No one believes the shit coming out of your mouth. Ever.
And then he went to the music industry. Now, she trying to be a rapper. See, I think she trying to set me up because she trying to get on. And then...
Yeah, keep going. Let's see how absolutely ridiculous you can make this.
That didn't work. So then he went back to the comedians. The same motherfuckers who was roasting him, who I told him.
Bitch, they were roasting you too. So what? At least he has something to fall back on. What are you doing now?
They was roasting him, but, desperate for acceptance and Instagram likes, he did what he had to do. And here we are in 2021, and people are harassing me at my job over somebody I fucked 5 years ago.
No one's harassing you at your job over someone you didn't sleep with. No one's harassing you at all. If you're talking about the people online that give you a hard time, that's simply a result of your own actions. It's who you are, the way you behave, the things you have said, the things you have done. It all comes back to consequences for action. It's a result of your actions and your refusal or inability to take responsibility for them, something you somehow don't seem to comprehend. It has nothing to do with anyone you did or didn't sleep with.
Are we serious right now? How would you like it if I started harassing you over somebody you fucked in 2000?
See, you wouldn't be able to do that because despite the fact I'm sure you know who he is, I'd never go online talking about it. And I definitely wouldn't talk about it for 4 years straight.
1998. The nigga you took to prom. Just old shit that ain't got nothing to do with your present.
And you hit the magic spot right there. The thing is, what you did in 2016 doesn't have anything to do with your present, but you continue to talk about it every single motherfucking day.
It would be stupid, right?
Absolutely. So tell us why you're talking about it still. Oh, wait, I know, because you haven't done anything since then. But talk about it.
All this really proves is that when people are in a hurry to hate something, they lose all common sense.
Is that what you're claiming happened to you now?
That's what this proved. And we're still playing this game where I make phone calls to businesses and my calls get rerouted to weird white bitches that are in different locations, except the places that I'm trying to call.
And you still wonder why people call you crazy?
They do it all the time. They did it with the Y. They did it with the barber place. I thought once Trump left the presidency, things would be different, but apparently not, because
There you go, talking about weird white people, and then you act like one.
y'all still got all y'all little Florida ties and shit. Is he still fucking him, or what are we doing?
And there you go, acting like that bitter bitch in the trash again.
I have no respect for these people, so I don't really plan to hold my tongue like that.
That's great. Just keep that same energy while I continue to not hold my tongue either.
After everything that they've done to me, I hope they die a slow, painful, miserable.
Want to know what's funny about that statement? You wish that about a number of people, but thousands of people wish that about you.
And Rudy Giuliani got exactly what he deserved. Yeah, so for all you little local authority people trying to get cute, there's a reason why I have my FBI files.
Yeah, that reason would be that you were extradited from a U.S. territory to a state. That's why you have your FBI files, because you're a felon.
This is above y'all.
It really isn't. You just don't understand how the justice system works.
Just stop. This is what happens with people with no skills, hate, and they don't know what they're doing.
You're projecting again. Your entire YouTube channel is proof that you don't have a single fucking skill.
I've been dealing with a dumbass guy who has no skills and knows nothing.
Oh, you're claiming it's 50 who doesn't have any skills? Just because I know you watch these videos. Again, hi and thanks for the views. I'm gonna name a few of 50's accolades because I know it'll piss you off. Did you know that he's been in 3 video games? He's had 34 TV appearances. He's completely written no less than 3 TV shows. He's directed 1, produced 6, and executive produced 2. He's been nominated for 136 awards. He won 73, including 13 Billboard Music Awards, 8 VMAs, 8 Vibe Awards, 1 Grammy, 14 BET Awards, and 4 ASCAP Awards. Tell us again, Stank, how many have you won?
And just been trying to hate behind the scenes on everything I've been doing.
I'm beginning to think you don't know what hating is. No one's hating. They're telling the truth. You're not talented. You're not smart. And you're not attractive. You've done nothing that anyone can appreciate.
I don't like when I'm trying to pay for an order online and then my whole screen shuts down and everything gets snatched.
Good thing it's all just a lie then, huh? All right, y'all. I've hit my limit with her tonight again. I hope everyone has the best weekend. I will be back with more videos soon. Love y'all. Bye.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.